Okay, we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on Wednesday, June 5th. We are located in Gardnerville, Nevada by South Lake Tahoe, Carson City, Reno area, and we do ship worldwide. Let's see here. Let me get my comments up and going. So we have a lot of things to show you today. I do want to remind you that we have a few free Zooms coming up. So we have, we're going to be gone next week. I haven't decided yet whether we're going to do a live on Monday, but I'm pretty sure we're not. So we're probably going to do lives from the quilt show. We'll do a tour of the quilts and the booths and all that fun stuff. But we're not going to do a live on Monday, only because I'm going to be packing the van, and the van hasn't come back from the mechanics yet. So we could be possibly, I'm not even sure. I'm not even going to second guess what we're going to be doing about that situation. Okay, hang on a second. Let me get your guys' comments up here. Let's see. Good afternoon, Victor and Sharon and Brenda and Susan, Rhonda, Joanne, Ann, Mary Lou. It is hot here too, Brenda. Like my eyelids are sweaty. It's like muggy. It's muggy. Which we never really are muggy. But have you been out? Was it muggy when you came inside? Yeah. It's very weird weather here. It feels like it's gonna storm. Hey Jody and Stephanie and Christy and Sue. A tour would be good. Mary Lou, aren't you gonna go to the show? I have toweling, Christy. I know Judy's seeing me twice in the same day. It's pretty lucky for you. How did you make it without your computer? Oh, Susan, Christy sent me like instructions on what to do, but I had to just go to Gracie's dinner. So I closed it down, and when I turned it back on, I haven't had a pop-up yet. My fingers are crossed. No pop-ups yet. Hopefully it's not like digging into a wormhole or something. I just shut everything down. Hey, Diana from Washington, welcome. Hi, Riri. Okay, so we are going to, oh yeah. So Fran, I know as soon as you left, I said, oh my gosh, I forgot to cut the fabric. I can pop it in the mail to you if you want to make something right away. Otherwise, are you going to, well, you'll be at the Reno show. I'll put it in with the cash register stuff if I remember. That's a big if. Look at Doris is over here chuckling.
I'll go right, Fran. Take Fran's bag on a note.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so remember to share. We love it when you share. That's how we're going to be able to keep doing this forever, ever and a day. So go share. Victor keeps track of it so we can put it into, so you can get your name into the special cup. We do have coming up on the 17th, so literally like the day we get home from the Reno show, we're going to have our Christmas Prep 2024. That just means it's a free Zoom on June 17th from 11 to 1. If you're coming into the shop, let me know because we're probably still going to have boxes everywhere, I'm positive. So I'll need to clear up a space for us. But what we're going to be showing you how to do is this cute little St. Nicholas. I know it's got kind of a glare there. Maybe if I put it over here out of the sun, I don't know. Wait, we're going to close the curtains so we don't have that glare. So the Christmas Prep 2024 is a free Zoom. You can work on anything you want to work on, or you can work on any. He had like a bag of goodies, but it's all kind of fallen off. I tried to send batting because this is just with your scraps of batting to make him. His whole body is just scraps of batting. So I tried to send batting to each of you who ordered the doll pattern, but I'm not sure if I might have forgotten. You never know. Oh no, Stephanie's going to be out of town that week. Stephanie, you would have loved to have made him. Okay, Donna. Donna said she put her trash to treasures in the mail to me, which is perfect because I am collecting. It's going to be a good, I haven't looked at all of them, but it is going to be a good trash to treasures year. I'm really excited about all the ones I've seen so far. So if you want to join us, we will post the link for the Fabric Chicks Stitch Along. So go, if you haven't joined yet, Fabric Chicks Stitch Along is a free Facebook page that you can, it's my handyman. Everybody should know my schedule by now. We've been doing this on Wednesday afternoons for how long? So anyways, I don't know what I was saying. So the free Zoom is on Connie Kaufman. I don't know if you signed up for June 17th, but you don't have to sign up for the free Christmas prep. You don't have to sign up for it. I post the link on the Fabric Chick Stitch Along, so all of you have access to it. Even if you're not doing the St. Nicholas, you can work on anything you want. It's just to set aside 2 hours-ish to work on Christmas projects before December, because that's kind of what we just tend to do as creative people. We kind of put out the biggest fires first, and Christmas is so far away, we're not worried about it. And then December hits us, and we're like, oh, I was going to make all those cute little ornaments. So I'm trying to save you from yourselves, okay? Oh, perfect. Victor just posted the link to the Stitch Along, so you can just click on that. It is the 17th, June 17th is the Christmas prep from 11 to 1. And then if you're doing Victor's, Scrappy Squirrels is the name of the class. It's every Monday. If you only want to do one Monday, it's $15. Otherwise, the whole month is $40. Every Monday, 5 to 7-ish, but it often goes much longer. Victor always has techniques to show us. He has a new project, several patterns usually. If you're doing applique, we've got, he includes some applique projects. We did teapots. We've got all kinds of fun things. If you're on the Stitch Along, you can see that we did the dragonfly, and we learned the cathedral windows folding over for the portion of it. So there's always techniques to be learned. This coming up Monday, I believe, is going to be some kind of a flowers. And then, so that's every Monday from 5 to 7-ish. And then we have the pot holders coming up. Let me get this to show you. I can still get the patterns in the mail if you're quick, okay? So if you want to take this folded star, it's a bazillion prairie points. You could do the table topper, which is a little bit bigger, kind of a nice size candle mat, or you can do the pot holder. You can do the pot holder square or round, and it's going to be June 18th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., and then June 22nd from 10 to 2. So you're going to kind of learn how the technique is on the first day, and then you're going to go home and get all your prairie points ready if you have time. If you don't, you're not going to be graded on it. You can still show up without being done. Nobody's going to put you in the corner or, tell you have to take the class again. But June 18th and June 22nd is the class. S05 is if you want to be signed up for the class. S05 is if you want to be signed up for the class for $45. And I think there's nothing in your box, but I think maybe you have a box on its way to you. So, and let me, I'm going to make a note of that to check, because that's the second time you said it. And so you should, I'm just going to see if you have a box en route. A box en route in Lindemeyer, because I'm pretty sure it's in your box, but if not, I want to make sure I get it in the mail tomorrow so that you have it in time for the class. Thank you, Peggy, for sharing. We love that. Okay, so if you need these patterns, most of you have already ordered them. If you want the table topper S1051, S10, wait, that's the inner. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I'm going to lie to you. Okay, we should have one more of these. Oh, I might have sold it to somebody. I think I did. I think I said it's too late. Nobody else can buy these. So if you want the table topper pattern, just put in table topper pattern, and I will put in table topper pattern, and I'll get you one. They're $16. If you want 3 refills of the interfacing, so you can see here how you have to lay it on the grid to get it to work right. 3 more interfacings is $24. And then the pattern for the square is S1041 for $12. 1061 is the circle pot holder, or it could be a little candle mat also, or you could use it for like a mug rug. It's a good size. And then we have the 3 refills for $6.50, 1051. And the refills you can do square or circle. I will check terracotta. I'm writing it down so that I don't. It's kind of a crazy week. Terracotta in class. Star. Okay. What a day. Glad I caught you. Can't stay long. Got to take the kids to volunteer at the carnival. Oh, the only thing you need to go to the carnival for is their corn dogs. The corn dogs are amazing there. Every year I got to go get a corn dog and a beer, and that's it. Okay, so then June 22nd at about 3-ish, we're going to start the applique club. So I'm going to be working on Eleanor's pattern that we showed you on Monday. So if you want to join us for that, or if you want to do any applique, you're more than welcome to. If you are coming into the shop, let me know. Just so that we have a space cleared off for you. And then I think that's it for the classes so far. Everything else we'll have to deal with after Reno show, which is, Reno show would have, shows are always a huge undertaking, but Reno show is much more crazy for us because we do the Trash to Treasures exhibit. We do. I have a quilto night. I have 56 ladies signed up for my bingo night on Thursday, so I have to have goodie bags for that. Then we're the VIP sponsors for the students, so I need 126 goodie bags for that. And then Phyllis is rolling her eyes. Phyllis is exhausted just listening. And then we do the Quilts for Soldiers exhibit, and I don't know what else, and whatever else Connie needs help with. Okay, so that's enough. Suzette, I'm really sad we're slipping away. I think there's a song about that. So if you're new to watching, we're going to spend the next hour and 45 minutes showing you a bunch of items. So this we have a lot of. Anybody can order it, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to make it back from the show because we only have about 6 panels left. So S02 is $10. It is red work. You could red work over it if you wanted to. You could do embroidery over the designs, or it's cute as it is. You could just turn them into pot holders or a little quilt, little pillows. So many different things you could do with it. I'm glad, Judy. S02 is $10 for this panel. Freezing up problems in my area. I think Suzette said there were problems here too, so I don't know. S02 is $10. If you do have too many problems, you can always watch this through the weekend and order, but hopefully you'll order quick because the weekend's just going to get crazier and crazier as we're loading for the show. Okay, this one I only have 2 left that I could find. So if you're into deers, S01 is $7. S01 is $7. And we only have 2 of those left. S01 is $7. Gosh, we almost started at the beginning. That's a shock for us. S01 is $7, and we only have 2 of those panels left. But if you have any men that you need to, okay, Peggy, I'll put it in your basket. S01 is $7 for the deer. If you have any men you need to make a quilt for, this is a great manly quilt. But it's good for females too. Sometimes though it's hard to find good men's stuff. Oh my gosh, look at when Roger got up close, look at that deer there like jumping, like something, the coyotes are chasing him or something. He's like jumping over that fence. He's mid-action. S01.
I had a neighbor this morning went out to get her mail, and that's what they did across their front yard, getting out of her yard.
Oh, really? Oh.
All 5 of them.
Okay, this I only have a yard and a half left. So it's just going to go to the first person who wants it. It's $12 a yard, but we have a yard and a half yard left. So $12 for the 1 yard, $6 for the half yard. But it is probably not going to make it back from the show. If you want, you could do pillows with it. But it's great. I love these cheater panels for practicing my machine quilting. You can put your free motion foot on and go around the circle and then go around each of these petals to really practice your machine quilting skills. S06 is $12 a yard, and we only have 1 yard and a half left. So S06 is 1 and a. Suzette, you were the first one to comment. How much do you want of it? Suzette, I have 1.5 yards left. So we're going to write that down right now. When is Judy? Bingo is Thursday night. Okay, wait, they're fighting over it now. Susan wants the 1 yard, and then hang on, Wait, Susan DeHaunt. Susan DeHaunt was first. She wants 1 yard.
Jenny Duarte?
Yeah. Susan was first. I thought I saw Suzette there somewhere, but okay, Suzette. Susan is first, and then I have Junior Spiffy, don't you?
Oh, I see it now. I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay. So Judy, if you want the half yard, you can have the half yard. Judy Spivey. Hey Kim. Suzette says not her. Okay, perfect. Okay, Judy will take the half yard. Perfect. It's super cute. I was trying, as I was going around the shop today, I was trying to get stuff that were like super limited so that you guys could have first crack at it. Because a lot of that stuff won't come back from the show. Okay, I don't even know where to start so we don't fall. Okay, we have yarns and fibers. This is the brown colorway, S139 for yarns and fibers. And then we have S137 for this purpley color. S137 is the purples and pinks. S138, this is the kind of stuff that like goes at the shows. S138 is for the blacks, and then multicolored S136. S136 is the multicolored S136. We're so precarious here, it's crazy. Okay. Bingo sounds. So you girls cannot go to bingo. I'm sorry to say, but it is one of the events that is sold out. And I was given an email in capital bold letters. You have too many people in the room for a fire safety hazard or whatever, the fire marshals. They oversold it already. It was supposed to have 40 people in it, and it has 56. So that was one of those you had to get signed up early for, apparently. I think next year, depending on how it goes, I think next year we're going to do 2 nights of quilto. Ridiculous. Nobody wants to take a sewing class. They just want to play games, drink something, and have a good time.
I've been thinking hard all day.
Oh, Judy. Well, it is sold out without you knowing it because you guys weren't paying attention. I've been telling you since January. In January, they open up the signups for all of Quilt Show Reno classes. And a lot of the classes sold out like almost instantly. But you girls get the first notice, because I tell you, hey, beware, it's going live. So you've got to be on top of it with Quilt Show Reno because a lot of their classes do sell out really quick. But there are still a lot of classes that you can go and sign up for. I know Connie Spurlock, whose classes typically are like full, she has some spaces still. Connie Spurlock, you're always going to learn something. The long armor, Kreitz, I think is the last name. King, I think King is one, and then Kreitz is another teacher. They still have room in classes. So you can go up and register the day of. So just because you didn't get into some of the classes, I know the 2 classes that I signed up for with to do clothing, I took one of them. I got into the last spot on Tuesday. And then Friday night, he's talking all about notions and things, and he's got a ton of freebies. There might still be room in that one. But you just have to go up and, at this point, I think you have to go up to the information booth and see what classes are left. But it's super reasonable prices, and it's teachers that we're really lucky to have come to this area. So don't think that you shouldn't sign up for classes, because if we don't support it and sign up for classes, then they won't be there next year. So anyways, enough of my lecture. S105 is for Eleanor Burns sewing machine cleaning brushes, micro tip for precise cleaning, bendable for hard to reach areas, 25 color disposable brushes. S105 is $4.99. You should remember, you know that we don't remember things till the last minute. I know, but I can't. Terracotta, I told them they needed a bigger room. But they already like upgraded the room twice. And now they've got, I mean, I'm not sure because I didn't really pay attention to the email, but it sounds like somebody has to sit on the ends of tables and we're at the max. So they know me. Usually I have like the entourage of my people that end up following me into my classes. And so I got that email saying, absolutely no extras. You are at fire marshal capacity. So how many of S136s do you have? I don't know. What was S136?
That was the yarn.
Here, I have lots of those. If it was the yarn, we have lots of those. Okay, Stephanie, next year for sure, we'll get adjoining rooms so we can party all night and hopefully wake up in time to open up the show. Okay, let's see. Back to business, okay? So we have some thread. This is 50 weight thread from Wonderfill. They're a little bit smaller than the average Aurafill thread spools, but that way you get a whole variety of colors. So if you need to add to your thread colors for thread painting, these are great. They're 100% cotton. They are Egyptian cotton, and they are the double gassed and mercerized, which I know that like means nothing to most of us, but double gassed and mercerized means that it is like sent through the machine so much that it has virtually no lint. So these are really great for piecing. They're great for thread painting. They're great for anything. And unlike Coates and Clark thread, they're not gonna goop up your machine with a bunch of lint. So if you use the cheaper threads, you're gonna end up spending more time with maintenance on your machine. So I love the lint-free threads. S110 is for the greens and kind of a forest floor colors. S110. And then S111 is the pastels, iced pastels. So if you need some light stuff, any of these will be great for piecing because they're going to virtually, if you're working on light stuff, any of those would work. You know, when I'm piecing, I don't have to match my color exactly because if your tension is good, you're never going to see your thread. And then we have, this one is one of my favorites. S112 is the shaded velvet colors. S112, kind of richer colors. S112 for shaded velvet. And then S113 for spectrum or rainbow color. S113. So 50 weight thread collections from Wonderfill. And you know me, I love Wonderfill because they have all the different varieties of threads. We do a thread class, so we could go over that more. But I love all of their, especially their thicker threads that you can use through your machine. Can you remind me of Victor's Santa Claus? Well, Sue said I would, except for Victor doesn't have a Santa Claus. That's a Beth class. No, it's June 22nd, Monday, June 22nd from 11 to 1. Okay. We have a few of these canvas scarves because you guys bought them all out the last time, but I'm afraid that if we take them to Reno, we won't really bring very many back. So they're all $12 a piece, and we're going to try to give them to the first people who want it. S114. Remember, though, that you can also treat this as just a piece of fabric that's basically lined. So if you wanted to do a quick tote bag with this, you could do a quick little, sew it in half and you've got a little tote bag, or you've got a pillow. You can make pillows. There's so many different things you can do with this besides a scarf. S114 is $12. S114 is $12, and they all are very different on either side. So S114, depending on what side you use.
So
Okay, and then S115 is one side is this pretty little flower, 115, and then this is the other side, 115, and then 116. I know it's so hard because you want to see them all before you choose. S116. Oh wait, here it's directional. S116. Even if you wanted to do like an applique or something, you could use this as the background of your applique and then applique something on top of it, which would be super fun. So many different things you could do. S116. I kind of like that idea, using this as the background of your quilt blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I never thought of it that way, but yes. Brain's going now. S116. S117 is red and tan on one side, and then a completely different look with green birds on the other side. That's kind of a fun one, and you don't see green too much. S117. These would make great Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, just going to see your friend gift for $12. It's kind of a fun little, literally, that's 2 cups of coffee, girls. S118, you've got this cute kind of Aztec-y design on one side, and then a more corally look on the other side. Gosh, I'm really kind of like turning in my head using this as a quilt background.
How about appliques?
Yeah, appliquing on top of it. Yes. Yeah. I think that would be, because you've already got that slow stitching, that big stitch across it. S119, and this like mustardy color is like so popular this year. I don't know. It's very, very popular. S119. S119. S120, you never see this color combination, kind of black and tan. That's the color combination that's going to go with everything. S120, and then you've got a completely different look on this side. S120. S120. And then 121 is a fun, Anne Lindenmeyer, this one would be a fun one to do one of your applique bases on. Just a totally out of the ordinary look. S121. S121. Or it would make great pillows too. 121. And that's what that back side looks like. S121. Literally, for the price, it's like, because I think it's 72 inches long. So it's probably like equivalent to a yard of fabric-ish. 122. S122 is this beautiful orange.
That Phyllis didn't already buy?
No, she didn't see it. She's just now seeing it. 122. And then it's got pink and gold on the back side. S122. And then 123. Kind of a burgundy and tan design. Oh, that's kind of interesting. On the other side, you've got kind of a more ethnic looking side. So 1, 2, 3, S1, 2, 3. And oh my God, Phyllis is yawning over there. Nobody must be ordering these. S1, 2, 4. She's yawning, girls. I must be so boring. S1, 2, 4. S1, 2, 4. So Phyllis just celebrated a huge anniversary. How many years?
We think it's 44.
They don't even know how many years. Approximately 44 years of marriage. S1, 2, 4 is one side, and the back side, oh, a pretty plummy color. S1, 2, 4. S1, 2, 4. And then the last one is a great check. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. And then a red and black paisley fun stripe. Well, not really a stripe. Kind of like a fleur-de-lis sort of. S1, 2, 5. And then that's what the other side looks like. Okay. All right, on to other things. We have a kit for these pillows. So it's a panel, but we don't have the panel anymore. We just have a few kits. So the kits make all 3 of these pillows, including the ruffle. You could, though, just use the yardage for whatever you want. It does include the backing fabric. So everything you need to make the pillows, the backing fabrics, the ruffle, not the polyfill, the stuffing, is all you're going to need is polyfill. S104 is $33.95. S104 is $33.95. That's basically $11 a pillow. So that's a pretty good price. $33.95. You've got all the fabrics you need for the backings and the ruffles, the panel, and the backing for this big pillow. S104 is $33.95. S104 is $33.95. And then we've got some fruits and vegetables. We did this as a whole collection in the past, but some people want just certain vegetables or certain fruits. So we have the garlic, S154. S154 is the garlic. S153 is the potatoes. I know the potato warmers were super popular, the microwavable potato warmers, and people needed the potato fabric. I just got my hands on a microwave potato pattern. So if you get the potato fabric and you want the pattern, let me know. S152 is for the corn. These are fat quarters, so they're $3.25 a piece. If you want yardage, I have yardage of the potatoes. I have yardage of some of them, but not all of them. So these are for fat quarters. If you want yardage, put that in there and I'll see if I have that bolt. S151 is the green beans. S151 is the green beans. And then S149 is the lemons. S149 is the lemons. And 148 is the peaches. S148 is the peaches. 147 is the apples. And yes, S104 is the kit for all 3 pillows, Sue. S146 is raspberries. S146 is raspberries. S145 is strawberries. S144 is cherries. S143. I don't know if you guys remember, but at one point there was a pot holder that was pretty popular, and it actually had like a dimensional crisscross crust, and they were like using all these little fabrics. So you had a blueberry pie, a cherry pie, a strawberry pie. It was super cute. I haven't seen the pattern lately though, but you guys probably have it in your stash. S141 is watermelon. S141 is watermelon. And S140 is kind of the chalkboard main print for the fruits to bring it all together. So it'd be a super cute table runner or curtains in your kitchen or even a tote bag, a farmer's market bag or a whatever. S140. Okay. That, and I know we do have yardage of 140, the main print we have yardage, the lemons we have yardage. We have yardage of probably half of them. I'm not sure which ones. So these we have 4 1-yard cuts of. So it's $8 a yard. S101. This is the rock candy. It's a little bit metallic-y. I think we have 4 1-yard cuts of that at $8 a yard. S101. If you want half yards, it's $4. Fat quarters is $2.50. $2.50 is for fat quarters. Half yards is $4. S101, $8 a yard for Michael Miller Rock Candy. S101. And then we have this fun metallic-y golden swirl. S99 is $12 a yard. And it looks like we have 1 1/8 yard. So we'll just call that 1 yard. So $12 for 1 1/8 yard of the metallic-y swirl. And then we have a half yard for $6. And if you want fat quarters, it's $2.50 a fat quarter. So S99. And this one, we only have a little bit left of it. S98, we've got it $10 a yard. It's a great Asian fabric. S98, we might have like a yard and something on the bolt left. S98 is $10 a yard for a great Asian-y. Great to fill your stash. So I'm trying to give you guys the last chances for some of this fabric before you might have the rest of the collection from when we had it, a lot of it. You might need to just bulk up your collection. Okay, if you need blades, these are Martelli blades. They work in any 45-degree rotary cutter. 10 blades for $39, S150. So that's $3.90 a blade, which is a good price. S150 Martelli blades, they're bulk pack, 10 of them there. S150 is $39. We always need new blades. Hey, Linda ABC, how are you? S106 is a wine panel. Happiness is wine and old friends. Lots of fun things you could do with this. We did a lot of the tissue dyeing with these. So S106, I only have one of those wine panels left. S106, happiness is wine and old friends. Wine a bit. You'll feel better. You can cut these out and put them into quilts or tote bags or whatever you want. Let me show you this one. This includes the pattern. So the pattern for this fun little quilt. And it's not only good for this quilt, but anything where you have small little panel pieces, you can put them in. It's a good layout. But so you get the pattern and you get the feline. So if you're a cat person, you get the panel for that. I'm going to show you what that looks like in just a minute. S107 is $18 for the pattern and the panel. And the panel looks like this. My human is the best of breed and pedigreed. Purification is impossible except in my cat. Caution.
Crouching tiger.
Crouching tiger. If you're happy and you know it, take a nap. So S109 is if you want just the panel for $9. Stay, this comes naturally to a cat. I wish it came to my dog. So this cute little cat panel by itself is S109 for $9. If you want the pattern and the panel, it's S107 for $18 for all you cat lovers out there. S107 is $18 for the panel and the pattern. Otherwise, if you just want the panel, it's S109. And if you're a dog person, we have one of the dog panels left. If you're happy and you know it, wag your tail. Perfection is impossible except in my dog. Once in a while, you just have to let loose and howl. So lots of fun things. You can cut these apart and use them in all kinds of fun things. I know I need a sport collar for my damn dog. Well, it's not my dog, it's Gracie's dog. I need more than a collar. Here is a Virginia Robertson tote bag. She's also got directions for it to be zippered. This is using all one fabric, but here's a photo of it using like jelly roll strips or something. It's just a good size handbag. S103 is $12 for the zippered pouch by Virginia Robertson. I know, Ann, she is my dog. The reason I'm showing it to you is because we don't have the fabric it's made out of, but this is like the closest I could find. And there's literally not very much left of it. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to come back from the show. S102 is $13 a yard. S102 is $13 a yard for this fun, kind of Native American looking fabric, S102. And then we have police officer. This is a giveaway. So I'm going to wait till Doris gets back so she can pick. She likes to pick the names. Then if your name isn't picked, you can be mad at Doris, not at me.
That's right.
Okay, so this is the panel. So it's good for if you know anybody who's a police officer, it's a great panel for them. And let's see. We're going to pick a name.
Going all the way down.
Okay. Ooh, all the way down. Oh, well, you got so many. Oh, Charity. Is Charity still on? Okay, let's see. She said she had to leave early, so we'll see if she's still on. Oh, my pins got removed from. Oh, here's some. Whoa. Okay.
There weren't any left on the pin cushion.
You have a thing. Yeah. Okay, here we can just take this one off. Is she there? We're going to give her 30 seconds to respond. Okay, if you were not Charity and you want to buy one of those, S92 is $12. S92 is $12. OMG, Judy, you know you only win if you're present. Did she already log off? I'm giving her 30 seconds. 20 seconds. S92 if you want to buy the panel. S92. I know I got a text from Carolyn Gavernich saying she had to go get her eyes dilated today. So please don't pick her for any prizes. Leave her name in the drawing for later. OMG. Like I have nothing better to do, girls, than sit around waiting for those kinds of texts. Okay, S92. Okay, we gotta pick another winner. She's not there.
Hey, I tried.
Doris tried, Charity. Joanne Garbarini, are you on? Okay, Joanne, are you on? And then we have another police panel, S93 is $12. I know Roger's going to tell you everybody loves a fireman, nobody loves a policeman. S93 is $12. This one's good. You can put it in a quilt, but you can also make pillows with this. You could make, if you need to do like an auction, if you want to donate it to the police officers for they're always having fundraisers. So if you want to donate it to them, okay, Joanne, you want a police panel. I know you're really into that. Okay. So remember, if you ever win something you don't want, although you could make something for your local police officers. Okay, so we have a couple of go with it fabrics for that. Judy, I thought you would have called Charity and said, Charity, get on right now. That's usually what the ladies do. S86 is service, brave, support, protect, liberty, courage, defend, and then a bunch of different styled badges. S86 is $12 per yard. S86 is $12 per yard. And then we have this one with the eagle, S90. S90 is respect freedom. You can always find some police officer that needs a quilt. S90. And then we have, of course, firemen, although they got my order all wrong, so the fireman panels never came in. Or maybe they came in and Roger torched them. You never know. S91 is for the fireman fabric. So you know you all have a fireman in your lives that you guys need to make an apron for because they do all the barbecuing because they have so much time to refine their cooking skills.
They were all shopping yesterday morning.
I
saw them at Walmart, then I saw them at Smith's.
Oh, well, they have
Different
busy
crews.
day shopping. S91 is for the fireman fabric. And we have a fun table runner that you can use those fruits and vegetable fabrics in. S97 is $18. That's $1.50 a pattern because it says a dozen eye-catching quilts to perk up your home. So 12 different patterns. There's a fun one with a little bird applique. You can leave the bird applique off if you're Connie Kaufman and put something else on there. Here's like a good little centerpiece. All kinds of fun little different techniques. And if you say you didn't want a table runner, but you wanted a lap quilt, you can just do more rows. But your patterns, you know, patterns aren't cheap. So $1.50 a pattern here. S97. S97, this is showing you exactly what I just said. You can put 3 in a row for a table runner, or put 9 to get a table topper, or put 30 to get a quilt. I don't know, 30, I just made that number up. Don't trust me on any of this. But these are really good. The directions look really fantastic. S97, oh, here's some placemats. So S97, you get 12 different patterns, S97. And then we have a pot holder, perfect to use your fabrics. You've got a blueberry, you've got an apple, a peach, another apple, a lemon. You get the idea. So hot mitts and hot pads. S96, $9 for the pattern. S96 is $9 for the pattern. And then we have a hanging towel kit. So you get the towel and you get the pre-printed batting for your flip and stitch. So this is a flip and stitch. You've got the waffle weave towel fabric, towel topper pattern printed on cotton poly batting, which is this part here, and easy to follow instructions. So this is flip and stitch. You literally could make this project with your favorite fabrics. All you do is add in fabrics. You've got some tutorials on YouTube. But you just add your favorite fabric so that you can change it out for the seasons. You could do holidays, or you could do your favorite colors or your favorite fabric. S95 is $11. So $11, and that includes the pre-printed batting to do the topper and then your toweling. S95 is $11. And we're down to the end of this peacock fabric. We've got it at $11 a yard in the collection. So you've got the big black peacock feather, the small peacock feather, with a teal background. You've got the, this one has the peacock on it, and then a go with it fabric and the big white background. S079 is 6 1-yards for $66, 6 half-yards for $33. I need to watch the little dress that Victor did. Yes, we probably need to have Victor do that again for us because I have to go in and delete all of our recordings because I just got charged $10 for having too much storage. S079 is $66 for 1 yards. Half yards are $33. Fat quarters are $22. And it is a gold metallic. So it's really, really elegant and beautiful. What about a turkey? A turkey for what? Judy, what do you want turkey for besides Thanksgiving dinner? Here's the collection, the peacock. If you want the one with the peacock, you can fussy cut it and use it in a project or clothing. S80 is $12 a yard. S80 is $12 a yard. S81 is the peacock overall. This is, let me give you a couple more from that collection. S85 is the small peacock feathers. And then S84 is just a good tone-on-tone black, kind of feathery fan look. It's just a good black on black. $12 a yard, so good price point. And that's all we have left from that collection. So it probably won't make it. I need to make a curtain for Chopin. I have no idea, Judy. No idea. So this is this collection S079. There's 6 1 yards. Is $66.
Tell her that's the one that would work.
This is the one that would work according to Doris. This is the fabric that you need according to Doris, Judy. That's the littler one.
I know what she's doing.
Yeah. Oh, Doris knows what you're doing. She says that big one would work. Okay. And then we do have a peacock from a different line, but this one has been like a bestseller for me for literally 12 years. But I'm out of all the go with it fabrics, and after like 12 years, I didn't reorder everything because I'm kind of done with it, but it is still absolutely beautiful. So this is S82 for the big florally peacock.
This would work too, Judy.
Okay, perfect. This is what you need, Judy. I don't know if we have 2 yards of that other one.
No, we don't.
It's not I might have 2 1 yards. Does 2 1 yard pieces work, Judy? I might have 2 1 yards. Or you could use this one. 1 yard of what? Okay, give me 2 yards. I have no idea what. Phyllis doesn't know what to write, Judy. We need numbers.
It doesn't have a number because it's in
It's in the It's only in the collection, so it means I only have 2 1 yards cut. So let me know if 2 1 yards works for you, Judy, because I don't know if anybody else got the collection. Or you could do this one if you like this one. So S82. Yep.
It's the big feathers.
Yep to what? We talked about a lot of things here, Judy. Yep to what? Poor Phyllis. She says I have no clue. Okay, Judy, I'll have to talk to you, I think. And then this is just a good go with it fabrics. S83. This one is called Galaxy, and it's just got a good glittery gold on it. S83. A good glittery S82. Yes. Okay, perfect. I think we clarified it. I think she went to 1 yard, she said.
Okay.
Okay, I think we're clear now.
Okay.
We don't know. It doesn't take much to baffle and confuse us. Okey-doke. Here is the toweling. This is a project that we made. It's a Christmas bag, super cute. Lots of detail here with the, it's lined. So we lined the bag. This is a bag you do not throw away. You use every year. Look at these cute little tabs on the bottom of the ropes. Doris, the one you said 2 1-yard pieces. So she wants the
So
big
it's
peacock.
the
Okay.
feather, so it's on the
Yeah.
top of the bed.
I don't think anybody else ordered it, so I think we're good. Okay, so this is an example of what you can make with the toweling. You don't just have to make towels. So here's a few patterns just to give you an idea before we start working on it. So these are runners. This runner has houses on either end, so it's not really one direction. S67 is a fun runner made with the toweling. You could also make it with regular fabric though. S67. The tote bag that we made, this is the bag we made, but you could do ho 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 applique on it, or a reindeer. S68 is $10. Or you can make chicken pillows. Judy, you probably want to buy this and put it in, well, you don't want to buy it. You just want to put it in Charity's basket for her because she loves everything chickens. S69. And then here's a cute little florally vine applique with some hexies. So S70, S70. And then we've got some toweling to show you. S66, S66. And it is $7.99 a yard. S61 is $7.99 a yard. S64, S64, S65, and then the black one is $9.99 a yard. So S62. S62 is the same as this one, but instead of gray, it's black. Just so you can get kind of an idea of what is made for what. So S62 is the black toweling. S62 is the black toweling. S65 is kind of a pinstripey toweling. The red is S64. The white with a light blue, kind of a light blue, but almost seafoamy, but not quite. S61. And then a good, just neutrally one is S66. So if you need toweling, these are perfect for lots of projects. Or you can just hem up the bottom. Two sides. This side and this side are already hemmed. So you just have to hem where it's cut on this edge. The narrow edge is where you have to hem. So they're fun to make pillows with. They're fun to do all kinds of different projects. That's the thing that sometimes we forget is that fabric, any kind of fabric, whether you're at a thrift store and you buy a skirt, or if it's fabric, you can create and sew with it. You don't necessarily always have to buy brand new fabric from the shop, although I appreciate it when you do. But there's so many fun textiles out there that have different textures. They have different fibers. They have different, I love to mix and match everything. Okay, this one is, I'm pretty sure, not going to make it back. So if you were on the fence when we showed it before, S59 is a butterfly with metallics. S59 is a panel. It's absolutely beautiful, a little bit abstracty, artsy. S55, I think. S59. Oh, Christy's going to be belting on them. Well, post it in Fabric Chick Stitch Along. We want to see it. S59 is the beautiful butterfly. I would love to tell you that we had a companion fabric with butterflies on it, but Connie Wiggins came into the shop and bought the whole bolt when she was here for the retreat. Okay, so we have two fabrics that go with that panel, S58 and S60. S58 and S60. They're both kind of abstract. This black one, though, would pretty much go with anything. It does have a metallic print around the triangles and then splattered. But it would be a great border. It would pull in a lot of different colors. S60 for the black background. S58 for the fun circles and all kinds of fun things. No S59 panel. Okay, Stephanie. Sorry.
Is that Clem?
No, it's not clipped, but it does kind of look like that.
Yeah.
So Stephanie wants, I think Stephanie wants the panel. She doesn't want the fabric.
Well, which one is which?
59 is the panel.
Is that what she wants?
I think she wants the panel, not 58. Yeah, she wants the panel.
Okay.
Stephanie, you know it doesn't take much to confuse us.
Especially me today.
Okay, we've got some batiks, $8 a yard. S53, an orange with a little bit of a stripe. S53.
This was the color of sunset on Monday night.
It was?
Yes. This
Monday
was,
night.
Gorgeous.
this was the color of the sunset here Monday night.
Oh.
So this will go in sunset landscapes.
Yeah. Okay. S54 is a green, but it's pretty muted. It would make a great background for appliques or different projects. S54. S55 is just a good blue. S55 is a good blue. $8 a yard. S56 is a great little stripe, but you could also put it this way. If you want to use it for water, you could put it this way. S56. And then kind of a good summery spring one, S57. So $8 batiks, which you know is a good price for batiks. Well, it's a good price for fabric in general. And these are all Batik Textiles Anthology and Island Batik fabric. So good quality batiks. You have more than a half dozen people wanting butterfly panel. Oh gosh, Judy, that is my problem every time I get to the end. Because I have shown that butterfly panel to you girls. I think this is the third time. I think this is the third time. But nobody buys it until I say, we're at the end. So it will go to the first people that commented. So hopefully you get it. We can only do so much. Okay. So I don't know if you guys were around when Penny did. Penny's husband made us these quilt stands. So we have this quilt stand. It does not come with the quilt. That's just to show you what you can do with it. S94 is for the quilt stand only for $49. S94 is $49 for the quilt stand only. This is what another one would look like. And I'm just going to tell you this story because if you order the quilt stands, I think we've got 4 of them in the shop. But Penny did a demo from this panel that I find just random things. Like this one must have been really important here. So what she did, this was like a real quick, easy panel with just some borders. And then she showed us how to machine quilt it. And she showed us how to do the binding without any stitching. We used glue to do the binding, which you can't even tell. It looks great, except for that rimmy hair on the bottom. And then this one was like just a quick, easy one, no batting, just to make a quick little, if you want to change out your decor for the holidays, you can take panels and just sew a backing on them, do a little bit of quilting, and you've got a quick, easy one. Or if you need a real easy one, this just 2 pieces of fabric fused together. So that was a demo that we had one day, just to show you the different ways you could do things with these panels. But we're just going to cut, if anybody orders these quilt stands, we're just going to cut this panel up and split it between you guys. So if you order a quilt stand without these quilts, those are just samples of what it would look like.
Measurements, question mark,
Measurements?
of the quilt stand, I think.
We have. Oh, okay, Judy. Judy's one who got her name in first. Well, remember, it's what shows up on our device first. Your device always looks like it's you, but you probably are a winner. And I'm not exactly sure how many I have. So, but I know I have at least 6 of them. We might have a couple more, and I have the one on the wall too. 15 inches. It's 15 inches wide by about 19 inches tall. 19 inches tall by 15 inches wide. So $49 for these cute little wooden quilt frames. And then we'll cut up this panel and divide it between whoever buys a quilt frame. Oh, I have one more toweling, Christy. We got an escaped toweling. S63 is $9.99 a yard. Oh, it's in her stash already. Oh, perfect. You were smart, Judy. You bought it when the first go round. S63 is for the toweling. It's kind of a eggshell color with gray. S63 for the toweling. $9.99 a yard. And then we have some fun towels. And I have shown these before, but they make quick and easy gifts. So I just took them and hemmed. I didn't hem, the bottom's already hemmed, but I just stitched a trim on. So this is a towel already hemmed. It's already made, and then it has this printed on it. And it says, this senorita needs a margarita. This senorita needs a margarita. And I took this trim and I have another bolt of this trim I found. I knew it was here, but I couldn't find it last night when I was putting numbers on. So I just took this trim and sewed it onto the bottom, just top stitched it right onto the bottom. Super easy. S78 for the trim is $2.50 a yard. The trim is S78 for $2.50 a yard. The pom-poms, multicolored, are great for a lot of different projects. And then this senorita needs a margarita, S71. S71 is $10. This senorita needs a margarita who doesn't need that in their kitchen. S71 is $10 for the margarita towel. This towel says, I'd give up chocolate, but I'm no quitter. I'd give up chocolate, but I'm no quitter. I could not find the brown pom-pom, so I'll order some more if you want it. S72 is for the towel that has the embroidery. S72 is $10. S72 is $10. And then wine is cheaper than therapy. Wine is cheaper than therapy. Although I'm not sure anymore. I'm not like, no. Therapy is very expensive. But wine ain't cheap. Although I did get a good bottle the other day at Grocery Outlet for like $5.99. Wine is cheaper than therapy. Wine is cheaper than therapy. The towel is S73 for $10. And then if you want the pom-poms are S77 for $2.50. So the pom-poms are S77 for $2.50. The toweling is S73 for $10. S73 for $10. These make up super quick, like literally super quick and easy homemade gifts for Christmas, for birthday parties, if you're meeting your girlfriend for coffee, literally any time you see somebody and you need a gift, these are great for that. And then we have this one. Don't be such a prick. Don't be such a prick. And that is our cute little cactus. Don't be such a prick. So when somebody is, Angel Ink is outstanding rose at Grocery Outlet. Okay. All right. I'm going to get it, Donna, and try it. You have to remember that, okay, Phyllis? We need to buy Angel Ink wine for the mini retreat. Angel Ink wine. Don't be such a prick is S74. S74 is for the toweling for $10. S74 is $10 for the toweling. Don't be such a prick. And this is the trim that I sewed on the bottom, although this is a great trim for anything. S76 is $1.25 a yard. S76. Definitely, Victor, I think your husband would appreciate this one. Don't be such a prick. S76, $1.25 a yard. $1.25 a yard for the trim. S74 is $10 for the toweling. S74 is $10 for the toweling. And this one came in later, so I didn't put a trim on it just because I didn't. Because I'm such a slacker. But it's a cute one. Homemade with love. And it's got the canning jar. Homemade with love. So if you have somebody who is not a prick or wine or margaritas, just some down home earth person.
Who's cooking all the time.
Yes. Homemade with love. Or this would be good to put like in a gift bag when you give them something that's, like those soups or cookie mixes that are in a jar. This would be cute to put in that basket. S75 is $10. S75 is $10. It is a good joke gift. Susan, it is. Okay. I don't know. A lot of you guys didn't see these, but Jody made some Fabric Chicks plates so my sister does pottery, and so she gave us these Fabric Chicks Creative Oasis because she said everybody is a fabric chick, so even if you're not here in the shop, you're still a fabric chick. So she did this one. S87 is $80, and it says Fabric Chicks Creative Oasis, and then she put dragonflies into it. Fabric Chicks Creative Oasis is S87 for $80, and it is about 13 and a half inches wide. And then she did this one. Always Be Creative Fabric Chicks bees. So they're kind of fun little shapes. This one's a green color, kind of a vintagey green color. S88 is $80. Handmade by Jody.
Yes, it is gray. The last one that was ordered on that toweling.
For Christy, yes.
Yep. Yes,
I know they're very pretty. And then this one, she actually used a doily. And it says Fabric Chicks Creative Oasis with some dragonflies. And then a doily she used to imprint into it. So they're very, very unique and beautiful. S89. S89. In case you need a gift for yourself. Except for I'm really kind of hoping I don't have to ship them. I can just put them upstairs in my own collection. Okay, those are the plates that Gracie left, or Jody left us during the retreat. Otherwise, we might break them.
Yeah.
That's what I've been afraid of. Okay, if you need a wide back, and remember, wide backs are great for pretty much anything. The price point is really good because you're paying $20 a yard, and you're basically getting 2.5 yards of fabric. So that makes it like $8 or $6, $10, and then half of 10 is way bigger math than we can handle.
Without a calculator.
So it's like $8 a yard or less. 2.5. It's equivalent. Wide back is 108 inches, equivalent to your normal 44-inch wide fabrics. You're getting 2.5 yards. And it's great if you're going to do borders with this because you can cut one continuous piece and you don't have to piece it. It's also great for like binding. You're not having to piece your binding. But it's also good as backing or in your actual front of your quilt. So S100 is $20 a yard. S100 is $20 a yard. So you could cut this up at that price point and use it for strips and crafty projects, or you could use it. It's 108, so if you got 3 yards, you'd have 108 by 108. You could use it as a ginormous tablecloth. S100 from Riley Blake. I'm gonna get it. It's heavy. Okay, this is for those of you who make clothing. I believe these first two are like shirting material. S47, we did it at $5 a yard just because we
Yes,
don't,
is.
it's like, it's cotton,
shirt,
but
yeah.
it's for shirts.
Yeah.
So there's 3 yards and 32 inches here total, $5 per yard. I mean, you could use it for a quilt backing. I don't see why you couldn't use it for a quilt backing, but it is a thinner material. I don't know that I would use it for a quilt backing. It's definitely like blousey shirt material.
It's one of those woven ones on each side. So it's a woven.
It's a woven shirt material. S47 is $5 a yard. And then here's another one of that. S48 is $5 a yard, and there's 6 yards and 7 inches. 6 yards and 7 inches. So if you're making shirts, like button-up shirts, these are good man shirts, but they're good. Like my mom used to wear shirts that were made out of this material. S48, $5 a yard for the blue and green. S47 is the blue.
Blue on.
Yeah.
Blue on blue.
Yeah, blue on blue. Okay. So if you're into making shirts, those are great for that. This is regular quilt shop quality fabrics. S49 is $8 per yard. Kind of looks like jeans. There's only a 21-inch piece, so we'll figure out the math. $8 per yard. And then this is a great lavendery blue, deep purpley colored, not really blue. S50, there's 3.5 yards total, a 2.5 yard piece and a 1 yard piece. S50, S50. And then this is kind of like the Sashiko indigo fabrics. S51 is $8 a yard. And then S52 is kind of these probably were from the same collection. S52, $8 a yard. So it's the same kind of indigo-y. It's kind of got a glare there. So those are some clearance fabrics at $8 a yard. Hey, Beth, better late than never. We'll rewatch. Poor Mary. If you could only get here on time. Carolyn, we're glad your eyes were done being dilated and you got home safe. I did not pull your name. I did not pull your name yet. Okay. We have, I did this in 2 colorways just because it's too big of a collection. Stephanie took the panel and cut out one of the girls and put on the back of a jean jacket, which was super adorable. Super adorable. So I sent her another panel so she can do, she can make a shop sample, except for that we might be sold out of the fabric by the time we do that because life is busy. Okay, so here is, whoopsie. Here is one colorway, and then we'll go through the bolts individually. That is one colorway, S045. S045, $11 a yard for the collection. So 1 yard is $77, half yards is $38.50, fat quarters is $25.50. And then Kim, who was helping me yesterday, she said that we needed to. Stephanie, we might not sell out of it, so we might still need the sample. Or if you could just make the sample in an extra large so it fits me, that's good too. I know, I'm just kidding. Oh, you went all the way there and you didn't have to get them dilated? Gosh, it's almost like a missed meeting. Okay, this collection has some fun circles, writing, birds, and we were going to do all of the blenders in one collection also, except for we didn't have enough cuts, so we gave up on that idea. So S046 is 1 yards for $88, $11 a yard. Half yards is $44. Fat quarters is $29. And this is the panel that goes with it, S31. S31 is $13. S31 is $13. It's a really beautiful panel. I think it would be fun to embellish it and then add, last week or the week before, I had a bunch of charms that had like cute little sayings. like this says dream, choose light, trust. It's just a really pretty panel. S31 is $13. S31 is $13 for the panel. And then I'm going to show you the bolts real quick.
Okay.
S39 is kind of a taupey gray. S39 is a taupey gray. S40 is the same print but in a limey green. S40, and then S41 is the dark purple. Oh no, Carolyn, it's always something, you know. Oh, somebody gave us an angry face. Uh-oh, Jody gave us an angry face. I hope she just pushed the wrong button and we didn't make her mad. Okay. So those are those. And then we have, these are great blenders, kind of tone on tones. You can use them for backgrounds or like for sashing. These are great sashings because they kind of read as solids. S42. S43 is the like seafoamy green. S44 is the yellow. S44 is the yellow. And we do have the Shop Pop discount pens. So I think, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure they're $12. If you buy the pen, then when you go to all the shops in September, you get 10% off your purchases. So if you need the discount pen, just put in their discount pen. Each shop was only given 30 of them, so we always run out. So don't wait till the last minute. S32, today we sold 3 of them. So remember, we're only given 3, and when they're gone, they're gone. S32 is a great floral print. S33 is birds with writing, unique, determined, journey, worthy, achieve, explore, glorious, enough, transform, teach, compromise. Gosh, so many words we should live by. Okay, and then, yeah, Jody, it says, so on my screen, like I think what happens, because it happens when I'm rewatching the video, I touch the screen in the wrong place, and then it will send up like weird faces. So I'm sure that's what happened. But it totally has angry face, Jody Hansen. So, and you know who else does that pretty frequently is Cindy Gygax. So I figure that she's scrolling on her touch screen and it just hit the wrong spot. It's something, Jody, you really can't control. So if you guys do really want to send me an angry face, you should probably just type angry in the comments, so that way I know it wasn't just your fingers in the wrong spot at the wrong time. S34 is pink. S34 is pink. Okay, Stephanie, then we can be twinsies. We'll have to go somewhere in public so people can see how cute we are. And then I'll feel like you're like my sister, because my sister does that. We have like matching leopard Crocs. She's constantly sending me matching stuff. And then she makes me wear it in public. I know, I feel like we're 13 again. Like we need those necklaces that you break in half and then you get half the heart, I get half the heart. S35, it's like Devin says. He's like, Mom, you're like an irresponsible teenager, but with money. I said, I know, I love it. The older you get, the less you care about anything.
Does Sue Prater want the pin, yes or no?
Sue has it. Sue has it in her basket already.
Oh.
She's fine. Okay, so S35 is the words, tone on tone words, the same print as the last one with all the words, just without the color. S35, so it'd be a great background. S36 is the circles with the flowers in them. It is directional this way. The flowers are directional. The circles are not, but the flowers are. I know, Mary. Oh, Fran, you're right. Nobody would dare send me an angry face because I'd stick you on them. I know. I'd be like, Fran, deal with this. Small but mighty. S, it's like Doris. You can stick her on anybody. Everybody in town's afraid of Doris. S37 is the birds and branches with words. And then S38, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet, but it's not even directional. I thought it was. It goes in all directions. The little dresses. I think they'd be cute to put on cards, but I also think they'd be cute to put like on a clothesline. Cut them out. Fussy cut them and embellish them and then put them on a clothesline. Maybe a Rick-Rack clothesline. Oh, so many fun things to do with it. I'm not sure what yet, but one of these days I'm gonna have endless spare time to do all the things going on in my head. If you could see in my head, it would be a very scary spot. Very, very scary. Okay, so I told so here's the collections. The 8 pieces with the pink flowers right here. S046 is 8 1 yards for $88, 8 half yards for $44, and 8 fat quarters for $29. And then the other colorway collection is S045 for $77. Paper doll dresses would be perfect, but then you have to make the paper doll, Rhonda. Okay, so the Cedar Roma guy called. I don't know if any of you guys have used your cedar chips, but I didn't realize. So you have to poke the bag to activate it. You have to like poke the bag to let the cedar escape. So if you just took this bag and put it into your closet, it might not be doing what you want it to do. So you have to activate the bag by poking holes in it. I got a whole earful of instruction today. So wait till I read the notes because he's trying to sell me cedar balls. So like wooden solid cedar spears. Okay. Which I think would be really pretty just in a bowl.
Yes.
I think they would be beautiful. So I'm thinking about buying them just so I could have a bowl of balls. But the more he talked, the more I was like, oh, I really need to put these. So this little packet right here for $7 is equivalent. Okay, I'm going to just read this to you so I don't mess it up because it's very important information and he kept correcting me. So this is a bag of ground up cedar, Juniperus virgin nonin or something.
That's a scientific name.
Yes, that's the name of this cedar. And it's basically like you have a cedar chest right here in this bag for only $7. So this one little bag for $7 will accommodate a 10 by 10 area. So if you have a closet, you only need one of them. If you want to put it into your motor home or your garage because you might have rodents. We had a crazy amount of rodents in our garage this year. But the rodents don't like this. So this is what he says. This is a natural, instead of putting out decon, because I put out decon, I don't care who I kill. I don't care if I kill the neighbor's cat. They shouldn't be in my yard anyway. But so this keeps rodents away because it gives them a respiratory problem. So rodents can't handle the smell of the cedar because it ruins their respiratory system. So it basically kills them if they get too close to it. And so it repels the rodents. So you can put this in your motorhome. You can put it anywhere and it will basically 10 by 10 space. One bag will cover. So that's a pretty inexpensive way to not have mice in your dog food in the garage. And he also said it repels politicians because they're rodents. I thought you guys might get a chuckle out of that.
Maybe to get that sign out of my yard.
Oh, I was wondering if you'd noticed that. So he came in yesterday and he was so nice. And he asked if he could put his sign in our yard. And I couldn't really say no because he's such a sweet guy. I mean, he is a politician, so I'm sure he has his flaws. But
Nobody's perfect.
no. And he's the only politician that's ever come in and said anything to me. And he actually did an interview of us like a year ago for small businesses. He came in and interviewed us for a small business Saturday. So
And
I figured
stops at every wine walk.
every wine walk he
He
stops and
stops.
says hello and asks us if we have any problems or issues or anything. So I said, sure, you can put your sign in on our lawn in front of our business. So I hope
The rest will be
I hope
asking next week.
I hope the rest of the politicians, I hope we don't offend any of our customers by having that there. I feel like it's your job to decide what politician you want to vote for. I don't have any favorites because I think all politicians are crazy. And that's what I told him to his face. I said, I don't even like politicians, but if you want to put your sign out in my yard, feel free. Okay, so
You can make small sachets with fabric.
Sue Crater wants
Yes.
to know whether her cats or dogs.
Cedar won't, no.
No, cedar will not affect your cats or dogs. I think their respiratory system is much larger than a rodent's respiratory system. So I'm gonna try it and see. Hey, Cindy Gygax, how are you? So if you want the balls, let me know if you'd be interested in the balls. If you're interested in the cedar balls, I will order them. But otherwise, I told them I was going to put it up to you guys and see what you guys think. So if you want the cedar chips, real cedar chips in this bag, S135 is going to take care of a 10 by 10 space. So if you have wool, it's great for wool. It's great to put anywhere, honestly. Oh, Sue wants the balls and Rhonda wants the balls.
I want the balls.
Oh, Doris wants the balls. Okay, you know if Doris wants the balls, it's worth buying. Okay, I'm going to order the balls. And he's going to call me at 7 o'clock today, he said. Because he called me yesterday. I said, call me after my live. You have to call me sometime after tomorrow. So he called this morning. And I said, it's not after today. So I said, I haven't even talked to my ladies. Okay, S25. I know I just showed this a couple weeks ago, but we only have a few panels left. So I wanted to make sure you guys had a chance at it before I take it to the Reno show. S25 is $13 for the steampunk panel. S25 is $13 for the steampunk panel. And I'm pretty sure this will not make it back from the show.
I love mine.
A lot of you already have it. So I do have the collection. And in this collection, I threw in a couple from another collection. So I threw in the cogs because this is kind of too busy. You need something to like use for sashing. So I threw the cogs into the collection. So S022, 6 1 yards is $72. 6 half yards is $36. 6 fat quarters is $22 for the steampunk collection. Oh my gosh, Cindy, that's crazy. I don't know why Peacemakers would move to Hayward. I know they do their show in Hayward, but what building would they even find? They were about $2.19 per ball, and the ball size is a quarter. So instead of that bag of the what am I supposed to? Yeah, I'm not supposed to call ground up cedar. I call them chips, and he said they're not.
Well, it's actually shavings.
I think so, but
it's shavings.
I have the wrong terminology. He let me know. But one of those bags is equivalent to 4 or 5 balls. So basically, it's like the same price point. I just think the balls would be a lot prettier. And you're not worried about the bag opening up and getting all over. If I was going to use the cedar shavings, I would make a sachet, like a tulle sachet or something, so it can breathe. So these are the only fabrics I have left, and we do not have very much of it, so I don't think it's going to come home. S26, $13 a yard. S27 is the Toss Steampunky fabrics. Look at those candy corns. It's super cute. I love steampunk. Steampunk is like Halloween, super fun. S28 is the tossed with the beige background. S29 is the tossed clocks.
Did you see my steampunk kitty cat
No.
in the show?
Was it in the challenge?
It was a challenge.
Yeah, I saw the challenge. Yes, yes. But I've seen it at your house before.
Oh.
Yeah. So we just had our local quilt show, and Phyllis and Doris both had a lot of pieces in there. I should have
I had
Facebooked it.
I only had one.
But you had one that she'd been working on for 25 years and finally finished. And then here is the border print S30. S30. Okay, Donna. All right, I'm going to order the balls. Cindy, you're going to have to answer why they're moving. We want details. S25 is the panel. S25 is the panel. And okay, there's the collection. Most all of you have ordered this when we showed it a couple weeks ago. I just wanted to let anybody who missed that show a chance because I know it's not coming back from the show. S022 is for the collection. 1 yards are $72, half yards are $36, fat quarters are $22, and the steampunk panel is S25. These are discontinued, so I had to buy them because I wanted it for my own self. I figured if I needed new rulers, I should get the cute tulip pink unicorn rulers. So we have the fussy cut rulers. S129 is for the 4.5-inch fussy cut ruler, and it does have, I don't know if you can see the unicorn on there. Can you wait here? Maybe on the black. Can you see it on the black?
I can now.
So you see how the frosted unicorn is on there? So tulip pink, 1/4-inch seam allowance, easy sight lines, no slit back. S129 is for the 4.5-inch tulip pink unicorn ruler. S130 is for the 6.5-inch. S130 for $19 is the 6.5-inch. So I figure all of my rulers have chips. So why not get the new unicorn version? I know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. S131 is for the 8.5-inch square. S131 is the 8.5-inch square for $24. The S133 is for the 12.5-inch square. 133 is the 12. I don't know if I lift it up. Will you get the glare? Well, you don't see the unicorn then.
Yeah.
Well, you guys get the picture. The unicorn is that whole, almost the whole unicorn is on that one. S133 is for the unicorn. I actually have her black and gold cutting mat at home. It's one of my favorites. It's one of the few luxuries I do is the tulip pink gadgets and gadgets. And because they're usually purple or pink, my favorite colors. Okay, S132 is for the whole set. So the 4.5, 6.5, 8.5, and 12.5. The whole set is S132 for $80. S132 for $80 is all 4 of them. How much was it if they were a piece? 34, 44, 54. 60. It's a lot cheaper to get the set. $90. 91. So you save $11 if you get the whole set. Okay. If you need new rulers, these are cute ones. If, the place they have been has been sold. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. We have flesh tone fabrics. So Ann Lindenmeyer, if you're not paying attention, and these are some flesh tone fabrics. We have more. I just didn't have time to cut them all. So you've got kind of a good variety here. None of them are cut, so everything needs to be cut in this store. So if you want $11 a yard, $5.50 a half yard, $3 a quarter yard, S128. If you're just doing the appliques for the quilt, Eleanor's quilt, you probably can get away with quarter yards. That's going to give you a pretty good variety. So this color, you can see, we can all put our hands here. You can see what colors, like that's the color probably of my stomach. This color will get lighter if you put, when you put batting in. And Linamar, I'm showing you flesh tone fabrics for your appliques. So you have, I personally would probably use this color. That's kind of my go-to. It's kind of a little bit of tan, but like that's kind of a little bit more wider. This one to me is too pink, but doll people love this one. And then this one is if you've got kind of a honey colored, can you put your arm here, Roger, so they can see? So there you go, if you need darker skin. Okay, perfect. So S134 if you need darker skin, 126 if you need pink skin, 127 if you need tanner skin, and 128 if you need fairer skin for the appliques, for or if you're doing dolls. Okay, we have this one is normally $79. We have it at $65, so you're saving $14, I think. This is the steampunk kit. It ends up being 49 by 66. So here's your panel and all the fabrics you need to make it. All you need to add is batting and backing. You've got the pattern in there. The pattern's good for any panel that you purchase. This is a great pattern for that. S23 is $65. It's a great man quilt. S23 is $65, so you're saving $14. S23 is for the kit. If you just need the pattern, S24 is $11. Fran wants to know if you're okay. Roger, Fran wants to know if you're okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Franny's fine. S24 is for the pattern. I don't know. S24 is for the pattern, cogs and sprockets. Cogs and sprockets, S24 for the pattern. Great for any panel. Just like the panel I'm going to show you right now. That's a great pattern. And this one we also don't, like literally, I think it's, I don't know which butterfly it was, that we only had like 3 or 4 left. It could have been the other one. Now, Judy, now that I think about it, I don't know. I should write it down.
That was Doris coughing. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, it's Doris coughing. She's fine too. S16 is $12 for the beautiful butterfly panel. S16. And that panel would be great with this pattern. I'm going to put a number on it right now since I just pulled it out.
They're down below.
The what?
They're down there. The ones that we
Oh, I got a
use.
different. Oh, I'm going to put a 1 on it in case we used it again. Or S. So if you need a pattern, the same designer that did that panel, she did this one. S16 is for the panel. 16 is for the butterfly panel. S1350 is for line dance. So where those kitties are, you could put the butterflies and have a great, quick and easy. We did this pattern with the Art Gallery Christmas fabrics. If any of you are doing all this pattern, we need that flesh colored fabric. I know for sure you need flesh colored fabric. S1350. So I am on June 22nd during our free applique club. I'm going to work on that Eleanor's pattern. So if you guys have questions or anything, you can work on it with me. S1 is basically like a free class. Okay, here's the go with it to the butterfly. We have S17, a smaller butterfly, but these are beautiful butterflies. You can fussy cut them out and use them as appliques or collage with them. S17, and then bigger ones, S18. And like Doris demoed, you can also felt these right over the butterflies if you want. I might have her do that as a demo one of these days because I think these would be absolutely gorgeous felted. S19 is if you want the floral fabrics to go with it. So you can't. Perfect, Anne. I'm excited. So if you use the line dance pattern, these are great big prints. So I would use this as the border so you don't have to cut up the big ones. But these two would be great as the alternating blocks. So you can use the panel pieces and then these prints as the alternating blocks. And then the big one as the border. So you have the big butterflies on the back, black around it. I think it'd be absolutely stunning. S1350 for the pattern. And then we have, well, I have one more metallic-y Ruby Star. I don't know if you guys remember who Ruby Star is, but she's pretty famous. Not quite as famous as Tulip Pink, but Moda's version of Tulip Pink, I think. Hopefully nobody sees this who thinks I'm wrong. But so we have fat quarters, and I've taken the whole bundle apart just so you can really see what it is. S720 is $40. I only have one of these. Oh, that's Bill. That's Phyllis's husband coming to take us to dinner. So some more of the Tiger Lily. I think that was the name of the collection, Tiger Lily. And then you've got it with the teal background. And then the Go With It fabrics, the blenders. So S720, it is 11 fat quarters for $40. So I'm not sure, but that's a good deal for fat quarters. I have S720, 11, no, Applique Club, on the 22nd, and Applique Club is at 3 o'clock because we have the folded star in the morning from 10 to 2. You're signed up for the folded star. And then Applique Club is from 3 to whenever you guys stop. Do you have Riri for S134, a half yard? Okay, perfect. S720, we only have one of these ruby stars. You've got the big gold metallics, you've got the tiger, and then you've got the 4 blender fabric. S720 is $40, so that makes it 11 goes into 40. How many times, Bill? Putting you on the spot. $40. Here, I'm going to use my
33 plus.
33 plus $3.30 about. So about $3.30 for the per fat quarter. S720 is $40. 40 divided by 11. $3.63. You were close. Okay, so that is the fat quarter bundle S720. And then we have the quilt behind us. I only have one of these kits left. It says the panel, so it's one panel in the center, and then I just used the trim so that it looks like I did some work on it, but it's one full panel, and then I just did the trim. I might next time, except for that we only have one kit left, I might wish I had done the black all the way around the outer edge of the panel also. It's just log cabined around it, so it goes together really quick. We have one of those kits left, and we have it on sale for $68. Oh, look, we're selling our pin cushion today. I couldn't find it. You never know where you're going to find things around here at Fabric Chicks. She seemed to walk in an atmosphere of things about to happen. Dwell in possibilities. The humblest tasks get beautified if loving hands do them. And it is the sweet, simple things of life, which are the real ones after all. So really nice sayings. The kit is, let's see, S14 is $68. So that's $10 off. It used to be $78. So S14 is $68 for the kit. We only have one kit left. And then we have 2 colorways. And I think we did it at $10 a yard. Yeah. The colorways we did at $10 a yard, which is crazy good pricing for metallics. So I did one with just kind of the blenders. So this is good for anything. If you like metallics, S015 is 1 yards for $70, half yards for $35, fat quarters for $24.50. Or if you want the fabrics from the collection, you've got, and this one I love. Look at this one. This is not part of the black and white, only because It's got, look at how cute that is with that little deer in there. Can you see the deer? Super sweet. So you've got the words here. They're sayings from books. And so you've got 9 pieces, $10 a yard. S013 for $90. Half yards for $45. Fat quarters for $32. So $10 a yard for the collection. If you want the trims, which we used, it's a chenille trim we used in the quilt. We have the white version. S20 is $1.50 a yard. S20 is $1.50 a yard. And S21 is the black version of the chenille. It's real easy. I just stitched with a black thread right down the center of it. Roger has a sexy arm, Riri says. Because you showed your arm with the flesh colors. I make my whole family line up when we order flesh fabrics, so we get all the varieties. Okay, so the trim is S21 for the black trim with the gold running through the center of it. It's called chenille gold trims. So then the collection, we only have a few of the bolts left from that collection. So it's almost gone. We have the bolts at $11 a yard. So if you want the black with gold, the black with gold is S07. S07 is $11 a yard. S07 is $11 a yard. It's kind of got like pluses and X's, sort of. And then the S08 is kind of like little reindeer hoof prints in the gold metallic. S08. And S09 is the cute one. Nope, that's not this. The floral one. The deer one is only available in the collection because we're almost out of it. So this one's just a good florally black with metallic. S09. S10 is just stripes and dots. S10 is stripes and dots. And S11 is, I don't know, kind of like wings and things. Just spirally lines. S11, $11 a yard. For black and gold metallic, it's a super good price. And then I know everything today is a super good price. And then S12, just because I know it's not going to be here once we take it to the show.
Suzette has a question.
Sue, the words on black, is there a half yard? Yes. I have a half yard of that out in the shop, Suzette. Do you want a half yard? Just put Suzette down for a half yard, and then I'll throw it in her basket. When she picks it up, we can ask her. Okay, so that is that fabric line. So the collection here is S013 for $10 a yard for the collection. S015 is should be in everybody's stash. This is good for anything. It's pretty elegant. You can make fancy dinner napkins, or you can do a whole table setting, table runners, everything. Okay, what time? Oh, it's almost time. Look at, we have a ginormous auction bag here. But I have a question on this, because I didn't even know how much to price this or how you guys want it sold. So I didn't know if you wanted just like one tulipy piece, like see here where they fussy cut one, somebody wanted one tulip piece here. Like, do you want one tulip piece to embellish with? It's kind of like it's been felted, but it's been embroidered with a chain stitch. So I didn't know, like, if it's somebody wants like a whole piece so you can make a jacket out of it, or what? And nobody was here to answer my question, so I just decided to ask you guys online. Okay, hang on, Rhonda. What would you do with this? What would you do with this, and what should we charge for it? That's the question of the day. The deer fabric. Here's the deer fabric, but It's only available in the collection, but I might have 1 yard cuts of it. I don't know if anybody ordered the collection. If nobody ordered the collection, we probably have 1 yards and half yard cuts. So here's the cute little deer. Nobody's got any comments. Phyllis, what would you do with this? Like a jacket, a tote bag? Would you embellish it more?
She doesn't do anything halfway.
Oh, the hoof prints.
I don't know.
Like
She
a
does-
nice winter jacket.
Yeah, that's what I said, Bill.
How about $20 a yard?
Yeah, that's perfect. $20 a yard. Gosh, they're not going to let you come in here anymore, Bill, because they would have said $2 a yard. Here's the hoof prints. Well, what I call the deer hoof prints. Judy says tablecloth.
It'd be a great table.
It is kind of upholstery weight.
Yeah.
It's upholstery weight, but it's almost like a sturdier linen. Where's Miss Wiggins? She would know what to do with this. I don't know. I kind of thought to take these, to fussy cut it and take the tulips and add the tulips to a project. Oh, Anita says a bedspread.
Drapery.
It's a drapery too. It
Yeah.
looks beautiful.
The options are limitless, girls. Okay, we're gonna have to put this on hold. We got other things to do. We've got some freebies to give out. Okay, we got a ton of auctions. I would say that Monday we would do all auctions because it's like overflowing. But I think that Monday we have to just pack for the show. So we're skipping Monday. Wednesday we'll do a live from the show floor behind the scenes. Drapes, pillows, home deck. I want to make a whole bedroom set out of it. I know, Linda, it's beautiful. Only 3 minutes. Get to the giveaways. Kick him to the curb at $20 a yard. Has he met any of us? I know, Bill. They want it for like $2 a yard. Bill's just trying to keep me in business. Okay, we have we have a sweater. They could use the drapery fabric to make the Fall in Love cardigan. Fall in Love cardigan going to, this is from a cute little designer in Australia. Leslie Sally. Is Leslie Sally on? Leslie Sally, are you on? Oh, we got a fat quarter bundle. We got some good ones today, girls. I was really cleaning it. What?
I just said, ooh.
Ooh, Phyllis says, ooh, she hopes her name's in there.
It
Donna
is.
Beckett.
It is. I saw it.
Here, Donna Beckett, I can guarantee you isn't watching. And if she is Donna Beckett, I'm just gonna tell you, your bill was $719, not $505. She got like the numbers all transposed. So Donna, send me a check for the remainder. That reminds me of like Roseanne, when Roseanne didn't have enough money in her bank, so she like wrote a check to PG&E, but she sent it to the water company. She sent her checks all to the wrong places so she could buy some time to get some money to pay her bills. Donna Beckett, I got you. I know what you're doing. She's Donna Beckett. She's like one of my best friends. Honestly, she's one of my best friends, but she's ridiculous. She okay. We've got a little Peggy Cato. We've got a makeup Kate, or like she'll put her embroidery stuff in there. Peggy Cato, are you on? I got excited for half a second. Fat quarters or class giveaway. What does that mean, Sandy? Some sneak peek action, I think Victor's saying. Peek action. Peggy's here. Donna Beckett, she's for sure not here. She's avoiding me, I can tell. Now I gotta track her down. Okay. Connie Kaufman, are you still here? Connie Kaufman. I didn't see Leslie Sally. Okay, Peggy, we got her. Leslie Sally, I didn't see. Is my name or yes, Linda ABC, your name is for sure in there. Connie Kaufman, are you still here? Leslie Sally. Okay, let's see. I've got a Fall in Love cardigan. Donna Beckett, are you watching? Because if you are, call me. Donna Becker. Donna Becker's here, and she makes clothes. That's perfect. You used to do question. Oh, I know, Sandy, but you guys were cheating. You were looking up the questions. We had to stop the giveaways. Judy says that's why I try to pick up my basket frequently. Okay, we've got buttons. We've got a bag of buttons. I've got Candy Brown. Ooh, I don't think she's watching either. If any of you are friends with Candy Brown, you better call them at Connie Kaufman. Connie Kaufman, she was on earlier. She probably fell asleep. I've got some dice buttons. Dice buttons going to Sue Cobe. Dice buttons for Sue Cobe. And then I've got some other buttons. Oh, Candy's here. Candy, you were so quiet. I didn't know you were on. Yeah, you're a lucky winner. Sometimes that's the thing about Facebook. You never know who's lurking in the background. Okay, Candy, you're a winner. I'm going to throw it in your basket and bring it to you at the Reno show if I remember. Don't kill me if I forget because I'm doing my best to remember. Okay, we have Sue Copes here. Connie Kaufman, Cynthia Munich. Thank you. Even though I was talking about Donna Beckett before Donna, but Donna Baker is the one who won. I know who I'm talking about, Donna. I got all you 17 Donnas straight in my head. Connie Kaufman's here. Okay, good thing, Connie. I almost gave it to somebody else. You took so long to respond. You were probably like taking a nap or something. Okay, I got some buttons here. Buttons going to Cynthia Munich. She did not respond. Let's find another winner. We have Laura Villardo. She's probably still on. Laura Villardo. Anybody at the retreat who was making something and forgot this fabric and wants it, this is your last chance. I've shown this like 10 times. You haven't responded yet, so we're going to give it away. It's a big chunk of fabric. Somebody was probably making something fabulous for the fall. It's going to Ann Lindemeyer. You hear, Ann? Ann Lindemeyer and Laura Villardo. Get your quick typing hands on. We don't have all day, girls. Quick typing hands. I've got a zipper. I've got a zipper going to Alice McGrath. Alice McGrath, I've got some quilting labels. You were on mute. Hey, a lot of good that does you, Connie Kaufman, when you win, if you have me on mute. Sue Walter. I don't think she's on either. Laura Villardo, going once, going twice. Pick a new winner for Laura's buttons. Sorry, Laura, when you watch this later, you're going to be so sad. Cynthia Kearney, are you on? I haven't seen her post anything. She could be a lurker, though. She likes to respond later. Cynthia Kearney, are you on? Got to go, sweet friend. Okay, Judy, we'll see you later. Hopefully we don't pull your name.
Anne wants to see your fabric.
Stephanie is a winner of what?
Whatever.
The buttons?
Whoever doesn't.
Okay. Ann Lindemeyer, this is your fabric. She wants to see the fabric to see if she wants it. I think it's cute. I think you might want it. I don't know who's at what. I don't remember anybody working on this at the retreat. Do you?
No.
So it could have been in the freebie bin, but it definitely came from the retreat. Okay, Ann Lindemeyer, let me know if you want this. Otherwise, I'm going to give it to somebody else. Stephanie can have Cynthia's.
She says she wants it.
Okay, I knew you would. And I know you so well that if I draw your name on something and I know you're not going to want it, I say, let me throw it back in the bucket. I know you're not going to want it. Sue Walter, Alice McGrath, going once, going twice. Here, let me pick a name because Connie Wiggins, she's not watching. She's got some appointment. I'm telling you, girls, don't schedule your appointments for Monday afternoon because you never know what you're going to miss.
Or Wednesday.
Laura Villardo. Oh, she didn't respond earlier. Laura Villardo, second-time winner. So sad. Laura Villardo, second-time winner. Rhonda Kyler. Okay, you can give her either one. Put it on either of those. Okay. I know. I hear Roger over there, so it must mean we're getting to the end of something. Oh, here's a trinket box. This is a freebie for the first person that types it in. Oh, hang on to those names. We'll use them on Wednesday. Rhonda says she's here. Just give her both those. Give her the zipper and the labels. Okay, this is to the first person who types it in. If you need a trinket box, it's a porcelain trinket box. If you need this. Oh, look at. You guys like started typing it in before I even showed it. You girls are such cheater faces. Okay, we're doing a drawing for that since you guys typed it in before I even showed it. You're ridiculous. Okay, here, write their names down here and we'll do a drawing because apparently everybody wants the trinket box. Okay, look, these are all the names. I know you guys are going to start asking me if your names are even in here. These are all your names that didn't get picked today. Sorry. Okay, here, we're going to write down here. We have Rhonda, Kyler, just put Rhonda, Sue, Jody, Linda, Anita. Last chance if anybody wants their name in the
Then
trinket
put
box.
Sharon
Oh, you have Sharon?
Weber.
I have Mondays and Wednesdays at 4 p.m. on my calendar. Thank goodness, Donna. You're a good student. You're a good follower.
Almost lost Sharon.
Oh, Laura's out of town. So sad. Stephanie, I don't remember what you won. I think you got buttons. Okay, let's see. That's everybody who wants the trinket box. Okay, stir it up and pick a lucky winner. Oh my gosh. I must be allergic to something in here because my eye is so itchy. Oh, Rhonda is the lucky winner. Okay. Rhonda. She won the trinket box. Okay, that's all we have for today because Bill and Phyllis are taking us to dinner for their anniversary. So exciting. All righty. Love you guys. Go sew something and post it on Patriotic Stitch Along. I want to see what everybody's working on. We're probably not going to have a show on Monday. We're not going to have a show on Monday because I know it's going to be too stressful packing for the big show. So we won't see you Monday, but I will do a live from behind the scenes at Reno Quilt Show. And also I have a few free tickets left. If you haven't gotten your free tickets, come in and get them. And we will have Victor's class Monday night at 5 o'clock. So that's all we have. We'll see you tomorrow, Anita. Have a good, yes, Sandy, the class is on Monday. Class is Monday night. So you guys can see the chaos of what's happening here at Fabric Chicks. All right, love you guys. Have a great night. Bye. 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 Bye.